Look closely, because this is burning beneath the surface of every boardroom, every quarterly report, every shareholder call, stock buybacks. They look like magic. Companies buying their own shares, pumping up stock prices, making investors cheer. But beneath that shiny surface? A trap. A poison strangling long term growth, killing true innovation, starving your company's future just so today's stock price looks better. Founders, investors, leaders, can you feel it? That gnawing frustration when you pour your vision and sweat into your business, only to see executives reroute money away from R&D, from hiring genius minds, from daring projects, into a black hole that's just boosting the stock ticker for a moment. It's not just bad finance, it's betrayal. It's suffocating the very soul of what could be. The truth? Stock buybacks are a short-sighted drug. They feed greed, not creation. Instead of reinvesting cash flow into real, risky growth, building new markets, developing cutting-edge tech, expanding infrastructure, companies are handing billions back to shareholders. This false growth inflates numbers on dashboards, but hollows out foundational strength. Ask yourself, what legacy do you want to be part of? A company constantly desperate to mask stagnation, or one brave enough to sacrifice short-term applause for unstoppable, authentic growth? You feel powerless, watching your capital get sucked into this vortex, but here's the raw, unfiltered reality. There's a way out, a strategy that flips the script entirely. First, stop accepting buybacks as inevitable or necessary. They aren't some mandated norm. They're choices, often chosen to please the wrong voices. Opportunistic investors hungry for quick wins, boards afraid of rocking the boat. You must force a ruthless internal reckoning. Demand brutal transparency about capital allocation. Tear apart budgets line by line. Identify where real growth capital disappears, where innovation gets underfunded. Make those conversations uncomfortable. Make them unavoidable. Then do the boldest thing possible. Redirect capital to human capital. Hire fearless builders, not just compliant managers. Fund moonshot projects that scare even the executives. Inject every dollar into building something concrete, something that can't be bought back or artificially pumped. This takes guts. It takes fury at a broken system that rewards mediocrity. It demands leaders committed to long-term rebellion against Wall Street's short-term idol worship. Second, ally with investors who get this, the rare breed who see beyond quarterly beatdowns to the future's horizon. Create a coalition that pressures boards to prioritize compound growth over instant gratification. Because here's the hidden truth. Even those who benefit from buybacks suffer their fallout. Inflated prices build fragile towers of expectation, making every small dip a wave of panic, every real innovation risk a possible disaster. Convince them that true wealth lies in business resilience, massive structural expansions, market-transforming breakthroughs. That's the revolution your capital needs. Run away from buybacks toward investments that are risky, slow, complex, but explosive with potential. Third, wield your freedom. Capitalism isn't about submission. It's a tool for liberation, for creative destruction, for forging a future unshackled by false conventions. Refuse to be a cog in this machine that feeds on superficial growth. Build your own internal metrics. Celebrate teams and leaders who push beyond safe bets. Champion a meritocracy where real value creation trumps optics and old habits. Globalize this mindset. Connect with founders and investors beyond borders who get this fight and fuel it together. Operators, builders, capitalists who will not settle for the smoke and mirrors of buybacks, but burn through stagnation with fierce, dedicated capital investment. You are not stuck watching your company bleed future capacity because of superficial stock rises. You hold the power to invert the logic. Make growth your weapon and capital your chosen path. Demand transparency. Fund ambition ruthlessly. Align with visionaries who reject the hollow comfort of buybacks. Because true growth, the kind that lasts, that shapes industries, that changes lives, is never for the faint-hearted. It's for those who are furious, restless, unstoppable. For those who refuse to settle. The next wave of capitalism isn't about coddling stock prices. It's about awakening untamed, relentless growth. Now go make it happen.